Ladies and gentlemen, introducing our officials for this match, our first referee, Fernando Velarde, national referee. The second referee is Joven Raceles, national referee. And now let's meet the starters. First for the Galeries Tower Highrisers. Outside spiker from the Far Eastern University, number 1, Carly Hernandez. Outside spiker from Rizal University, number 4, Shola Alvarez. Middle blocker from Arellano University, number 14, Andrea Marzan. Middle blocker from De La Salle University, number 16, Julia Ipa. Center from Edison University, number 17, Ben Emnas. Opposite hitter from the National University, number 23, R.J. Doromal. Starting libero from San Sebastian College, Recoletos, number 10, Eliza Eroa. Head coach for the Highrisers is Nerma Kichi Giron. And now the starters for the Cignal HD Spikers. Outside spiker from San Beda University, number 17, captain, Ces Molina. Middle blocker from the National University, number 2, Rose Soria. Outside spiker from the Ateneo de Manila University, number 5, Fanny Gambler. Middle blocker from the University of Santo Tomas, number 18, Ria Mendez. Opposite hitter from Central Philippines University, number 21, Jovelyn Gonzaga. Center from the Far Eastern University, number 22, Jel Cayuna. Starting libero from De La Salle University, number 16, Don Macandini Katinbig. Head coach for Cignal is Shaq De Los Santos. This game is held under the supervision and regulation of the Games and Amusements Board. It is Galeries Tower versus Cignal HD. This is the PVL, the heart of volleyball.
Starters Doromal, Marzan, Alvarez, Ipak, Hernandez, and Emnas, together with Eroa for Galeries Tower Highrisers. On the other side, Cignal HD, starting out with Gandler, Gonzaga, Meneses, Molina, Doria, Cayuna, and the libero is Katindig. We got a good one to start off our Saturday affair here, Doc AJ.
Yes, and over at Galleries, we see that they're starting with their veteran setter, Emnas, instead of our featured player, Mabilangan. And Doromal here at the opposite, instead of their captain, Pacres.
Well, you see, Doc AJ, both these squads really have new recruits, and you can see that the respective coaches are now trying to heavily rely on these new ones.
Yes, definitely. And for Galleries, it's really a new team, as they said that they're still finding their groove, with Doromal going for an attack error early on. So they need to start strong if they want to get into the winner's column.
Cayuna with the serve. It's 1-0. Chance here. They go to the middle, and Meneses picks up her first point.
Meneses with a power tip from the middle. Cayuna engaging the middles early. Perhaps the strongest front line for Cignal right now, with Gonzaga, Meneses, and Gandler.
Ooh! Overset, and that mistake is going to give Galeries their first point.
A little tentative on the approach of Meneses at that instance. She was going for that overpass.
That's a good serve. Where does Cayuna go? To Gandler. Gandler scores.
Gandler has proven to be one of the most improved players for Cignal HD. And a lot of her points actually coming from back row attacks.
Gandler with a serve here. Cignal with the lead. There's the attack, and Galeries Tower with a score. Shola Alvarez, one of the new additions here for the Highrisers. As right now, let's check in with Franny.
As Shola Alvarez just scored on the court, I actually did get to speak with her before the game, and she told me it's a big factor that she gets to bring the maturity she's learned from her previous team into the Galeries Tower Highrisers. Naninibago pa siya because now she's in a position where she has to lead her other teammates, but she's open to the challenge and she wants to help this team progress. She said that the keys to winning for today are really more aggression, to kill that ball. That's their job as the attackers, but also the preparation that they had before this game. They did double time on receiving, blocking, and passing, all things that we can see improved on for this game. This report is brought to you by the Pilipinas Live app. Download it now for only 100.
Back-to-back attack points for Shola Alvarez, just rolling it over the block.
Quick 2 points for Shola Alvarez here as Doromal with the serve. Makandili's there once again. Makandili Katindig. And because of that, Cignal is going to score with Molina, but half that point should be credited to Katindig.
Molina recognizing that hole in the middle of the court, just going for a soft tip from the left side.
Back set. Attack slowed down. Cayuna goes to the pin. Nice stretch there by Alvarez to keep this point alive. Cayuna. Good pass. They go to the back row. Gandler's dug. Alvarez dug as well by Gandler. Quick play. Not going to work. Defense really working for both these squads. And the push from Doria works.
Gotta give credit to both the floor defense of Galeries and Cignal, keeping the ball alive for both teams, but it was just a soft tip from Doria. Well-placed shot.
Alvarez sets. Straight to the net though.
Off-system play, Alvarez not going for a full swing. Sometimes when you tend to control your shot, that's more when you commit some errors.
7-3, Cignal.
Yeah.
Well, a violation is going to be called. That's going to bring us here to our first technical timeout. Let's watch it here once again. Clearly a net touch there. As Cignal gets to the technical timeout. Up here. Eight to 3 is our tally here. First game of a triple header. Once again, PVL action coming your way. Catches here on Pilipinas Live and on the One Sports Plus. Serving once again is Cignal as they've slowly built up this 5-point lead.
Serving for Cignal, Jovelyn Gonzaga.
Jovelyn Gonzaga, I think this is her fourth consecutive serve. Cignal with an early dominance at 8-3.
In the back row, Gonzaga, Doug. Great floor defense once again. Boy, Eroa at the right place at the right time. That attack a little bit too much.
Alvarez a little too overworked in that rally. A lot of the sets were going to her. Overcooking it on that last attempt.
Substitution for Galeries Tower, number 4 Alvarez out, number 5 Grace Bombita in.
Bombita will be called in to substitute for Alvarez. Let's see if she can inject some power from the left side for the Galeries Highrisers.
Biggest lead here at 6. Ipak denied. Cayuna able to send it over. In the back row, Gandler. Yes, she'll deliver a point.
And as I was saying, Gandler is someone to watch out for from the back row. She has really improved her efficiency attacking from the pipe. And a lot of credit also to Makandili Katinding, making it look so easy with her floor defense.
Another good serve. Good block there from Cayuna. Back to the captain. The captain delivers. Ces Molina with her second point here this afternoon. And a quick timeout will need to be called by Galeries Tower. Watch it there. Trying to go to zone 1. Smart decision there.
Yung rhythm sa ginagawa natin walang pinagkaiba sa dapat natin gawin ngayon. Ang additional lang dito yung kalaban at saka yung venue. Ngayon, madali nang adjustan yung mga bagay na yan. Nakuha natin, pasahan natin ng maayos. Meron namang maayos. Grace, pwede namang pumalo. Hapon, yung ginagawa natin, lihes, short ball. Di ba? Maraming options. Pag may pagkakataon, open block, champ, patayin ng todo. Dandanin nyo lang. Dandanin nyo lang. Dandanin lang.
Coach Lerma, Doc AJ with a calming presence.
Well, everything is rushed, especially at the first opening. So perhaps the team just needs to calm down a little bit and get their groove, find their strategy.
That's going to get through. Bombita picks up a point, fresh off the bench.
Grace Bombita, we all know what she is capable with that arm swing. Proving unfazed by that blockers.
Wow, what strength. Point still alive though. Hernandez, dug by Gandler. Back to the pin. Again, Eroa was there. Nice shoot set, but again, floor defense of the Highrisers proving to be very effective until that attack.
Doria goes high, targeting zone 6 off the hands of Bombita, but early on it's proving to be a good matchup for both liberos. Makandili Katindig and Eroa really providing a lot of stability for both teams on the back row.
Right now it's actually just 4 points here for Galeries Tower, so it's an 8-point advantage. Gandler denied there. Hernandez, that's sent too high. Will there be a challenge? Yes, there will be. Challenge for block touch. That looked quite high there, Doc AJ, but again, things happen so
Yeah.
fast, even if that was right in front of us.
Yeah, even Carly herself was confident that she was able to catch some fingers on her attack.
Let's find out. First challenge here of the afternoon. This really a badly needed point for the squad of the Highrisers. Can they catch a break? Can they win this challenge?
So far, the whole set, it's been Cignal who's really on the offensive.
Watch it here. Well, that's what we saw. It was high.
Yeah. Galleries will lose one challenge for this set.
Point goes to Cignal. Galeries Tower still has one more challenge remaining in this set.
Well, hopefully they lost the challenge, but maybe they broke the momentum somehow, some way. Hernandez. She's dug there. Chance to go on the offense. Hernandez once again. She mishit that one.
Hernandez finding some struggles in the left side. That's her 5th attempt with no success yet.
It's now a 10-point advantage opened up here by Cignal. Put down, Cayuna picks up her first point. 11 na ang kalamangan.
Almost everyone in Cignal already have some scores in the offense. And playing high efficiency for Cignal because they haven't committed any attack errors from their side, while they are forcing Galleries to commit their own errors.
Pacres papasok. Wanted the captain here to be able to help out her cause. Cayuna gets to that one. On the back row. There's Katindig again. Hernandez, that time she gets it in.
Hernandez finally joins in on the tally, going through the block of Doria. They're going to need more of that if they want to build some momentum here in the first set.
Good serve there. They go to the middle. And Doria gets denied. Back-to-back points here for the Highrisers.
6-15.
Still a huge lead though by Cignal here in set number 1. Let's see what Ipa can do here with the serve. Oh, she's gonna send that long. And that's gonna bring us to a technical timeout here. Cignal up by 10.
Score 16 for Cignal, 6 for Galeries Tower.
Arena Plus, Astig sa sports. Pretty good sized crowd we have here at the Field Sports Arena, and slowly but surely we're filling up. This is only game number 1 of our triple header here this Saturday afternoon. I'd like to thank all of you for joining us. Anthony Suta here together with Doc AJ Pareja, and we got Franny Reyes on the sidelines. So far, a dominating performance in set number 1 for Cignal. Obviously, Doc, they want to be able to stay in step with leaders.
Yeah, and so far so good for Cignal HD Spikers. They're really playing high efficiency volleyball. They're not committing any errors in their attacks Whereas at the Galleries, they really need to get or regroup their team right now because they're not providing a lot of points from the offense and they're actually in the negative. They're committing more errors than they're making points.
That's really going to hurt their cause, and that's why they're down by a huge margin here. But only the first set, so they can turn things around. As we rejoin the action here, serve for Doria.
Serving for Cignal Rose Doria.
Not the best of sets. Kayuna able to get to that one. A little too close for Gandler. She just sends it over. Nice stretch. Back row. Pacres just send it over there. Back to Gandler. Down the line. Yes.
Vanny Gandler.
Vanny Gandler, 3 out of 6 attempts. A big 50% efficiency so far.
Leading the way offensively is Vanny once again. But Molina's right there. That's a much better pass.
Marzan with her first point here in the first set. They're gonna need more of that. Credit to that pass from Bombita also.
Number 17, Fred Emes. And number 23, RJ Doroman.
Coach Lerma going back to her starters.
Serving for the Highrisers, Fred Emes.
Good serve from Emnas. And again, just keeps delivering the points.
And you saw already with that approach that she was really intending to score that one with that first attempt.
Marzan delivers.
Back-to-back points for Marzan. They're gonna need more of that.
These could be building blocks of AJ for the second set.
Yeah, definitely. Although it's not too late, anything can still happen. But usually at this juncture, or if with this situation, sometimes the trailing team's goal is to build momentum for coming into the second set. But Gandler has a different thing in mind for Cignal.
Gandler says the momentum's on our side and we're gonna keep it here.
It's already 5 out of 8 with no attack error.
Gandler back there to serve. Her team up by 11. Chance once again to the middle. Great dig there by Eroa. Well, trying to be as scrappy as they possibly can, and they pick up another point.
Yeah, and Marzan, that's 3 out of 3 for her entire run in the front line. 100% efficiency for Marzan in that instance.
Marzan with a serve there. Back to the pin with some help from the net. Molina will pick up another point.
And that's her 4th point. Says Molina.
Meneses with a serve. Already with a few points across her name. Gonzaga, yes. Targeting zone 6 there.
And with that point by Jovelyn, all Cignal HD Spikers in the points column as Galeries call for time.
That spike of the set is brought to you by Duncan, pasalubong ng bayan. Let's try to listen in to Coach Lerma once again.
Hindi na na tayo nagbabasa eh. Again, dandahanin natin. Hindi tayo makakapagbasa kung nagmamadali kayo. Mas mabuting magbasa bago kayo kumilos. Ang gagawin natin, pupuntahan na kagad natin. Pag nabasa, tsaka babalikan. Walang mangyayari sa atin yan. Again, hanggat hindi kayo marunong kumalma, hindi nyo kayang i-control yung sarili ninyo, papaluan lang kayo ng papaluan. Kasi ang gulo ng utak ninyo, ikalma nyo yung utak ninyo para
Just some words of advice there from Coach Lerma. Let's see if her girls take it to heart. They're down by a lot. Looking forward to the next set. But you can see their offensive sets are a little bit better here,
Yeah.
Doc.
They're making more conversions out of their set plays. Doromal with that tip behind the blockers.
Good serve from Doromal. That was well disguised. Molina knew exactly where she wanted to go there.
Says Molina returning the favor with also a drop shot right in the middle, catching Grace Bombita off guard.
Gonzaga will take a seat together with Cayuna. Giselle C. Now here with a serve.
Serving for Cignal, Giselle C.
Wanted to be able to finish out this first set strong. All right, the HD Spikers. And a violation is going to be called.
Are the errors that would really hurt the Galleries in their attempt to build some momentum. They're the errors they cannot afford right now.
That's right. Already a 13-point advantage enjoyed by Cignal. And they're going to be given a free point off that serve that missed her from C.
Serving for Galeries Tower, Grace Bombita.
Bombita with a serve, her team down, still by 12. Chance here, Hernandez denied. From the back row. That's still alive. Pump set, they set up. Molina. And it's Molina this time with the violation.
A little too close to the net for Molina. Not being able to stop her momentum towards the net. Another free point for Galleries.
They got to take advantage of all these free points. And there's an ace. And there's a bit of that momentum that they're looking for.
Something to build on coming into the second set.
Another great serve. Molina denied. Hernandez. On the back row. Not gonna work. That attack though from Doromal will be sent long. It's now set point for Cignal.
Doromal a little too underneath that ball. And if you go for power, that's gonna sail out.
Over receive. Molina though, into the net.
A little too low on the contact for Molina.
Serving for the Highrisers, and Estrella.
This has not been the most solid of finishes.
Yeah. Even for Cignal, I think they started to relax a little bit towards the end of the first set.
Gandler stopped. That's going to get through for Fernandez. And that is going to end our first set. Watch it once again. C going back to the pin. Fernandez off the bench delivers. And set number 1 will go and belong to Cignal, 25-14. (25-14) is our first set score. Duration of 27 minutes, and Cignal with a dominating performance. As we take a look at set 1 highlights, Doc AJ.
Yeah, Cignal definitely came out strong and out with an early lead that they controlled for the rest of the set, and they had a better efficiency when it comes to scoring, led by Gandler. Collectively, they had 16 successful points, only 3 errors out of 41 attempts, so that's around 32% by my count. But over on the Galleries, most of their attacks actually coming from Marzan towards the end when she had 3 for 3 when she was up front. Collectively, they only had 8, and they had 5 errors, so that's around 3 out of 45 attempts. Really low, 7% when it comes to attacking efficiency for Galleries. And also a lot of credit for Don Makandili Katindig, keeping that percentage low for Galleries, as we see in the scoring. 25 for Cignal, 14 for Galeries Tower, 16 attacks for Cignal, while it's just 8 for Galleries. And only, even if they had 1 block and 1 ace over Cignal, it's just not enough to keep up with the firepower of the Cignal HD Spikers.
Set number 2. Chinchin Pasas will be starting off for Cignal here in the second set. Little change here for Coach Shaq. But Pasas, again, another solid individual that you can actually really count on.
Change of setter here, change of starting setter for the Galleries.
Here's Renee, who we talked about during the pregame. Let's see how she can help out her squad here in set number 2. Eroa still solid there at the libero spot. Hernandez got to that one. That attempt a little high, but there's going to be a check.
Jimenez opening up strong for Galleries. Let's see if they can sustain this. Good start so far.
Ooh. Liza apologizes. Check that, Renee.
Now serving for Cignal
Gel Cayuna. Still the starting setter here. Cignal won that first set quite handily. Trying to do the same here, and an ace here.
There goes the Cignal.
4 touches.
A little too strong on that pass by Bombita, sending the ball too tight on the net.
Cignal now up by 1. 2-1 early here in set number 2. That's a much better pass. Back to the pin, and Gandler goes down the line with success.
Gandler just hammering it on the line.
3-1 Cignal.
Finding out. Go ahead. We're going to check in first and see what Franny's got for us.
We're used to seeing slow starts from the Cignal HD Spikers, but that was a slow finish from them in that first set. And they had problems maintaining their momentum and being consistent, things that their captain, Ces Molina, talked to me about earlier before the game. She said that as a team, they are intact, but it's their mental toughness and consistency that they continually need to improve on if they want to be the best Cignal that they can be. These are the things we can expect from them moving forward if they want to take this game in 3 sets. This report was brought to you by the Pilipinas Live app. Get the most extensive PVL coverage for only 149 pesos. Back to the panel.
Thanks, Franny. Well, you can see they already won in dominating fashion, and still they want a better performance.
Yeah, Gel Cayuna has been in the service line ever since they opened this set.
And now a timeout is going to be called. Early timeout here from Coach Lerma.
Focus kung ano yung dapat nyong i-develop sa sarili ninyo. Bakit pag dito nayayanig kayo? Palakasan dito ng loob. Okay? Hindi pwede yung magpapadala kayo, nakalutang kayo, hindi nyo alam kung ano ang nangyayari. Again, ang pangontra dyan, enjoyin nyo yung ginagawa ninyo para hindi nyo maramdaman yung pressure na yan. Laban lang. Laban nyo lang yung laban.
Iwan tayo!
Kailangan may maglilid sa loob kasi para-para kayo hindi nagsasalita.
Ayos mo ka! Team! Let's go ulit!
Good news mga kapatid. Manapapanood na rin tayo sa pinakabagong free-to-air channel na talaga naman para sa Pinoy, ang RPTV. Tutok na sa Analog TV Channel 9, DTT Channel 19, at 183 sa higit 300 cable at satellite providers nationwide, at mapapanood din sa Cignal Play.
Galeries finally gets a breather here with that service error from Cayuna. Let's see if they can capitalize on that.
Over reception. And Esguerra was there.
Just what they needed. So they can start off with this. Going hard on the serve, they need to get Cignal out of system with their attack. Cignal has been sending bombs from their side since the first set.
Another good serve from Hernandez. It's an ace. And that lead has been whittled down to just 1.
475.
Watch it there once again. A little bit too hot to handle for Gandler.
Carly Hernandez drawing deep from her experience as the service specialist when she was playing for the universities.
Basas goes cross court. It's a melt from the net. We are tied at 5.
Isa Jimenez going for a down the line attack with some help from the net.
And it's Hernandez still at the service line. They're racking up the points here. Much better reception and put down there by Meneses.
Meneses has had enough and just hammering it from the middle.
Bang. And Now Gandler serving. Sets up Bombita, but an attack into the net though.
A little too low on the set for Bombita. Galleries needs to stop this if they want to prevent Cignal from mounting up a huge lead again.
Nice chase. Quick attack. Combination works. And the captain delivers.
Molina coming in from the middle.
Solid hit there for Molina as we get to our first technical timeout. Arena Plus, Astig sa Sports. 8-5 is our tally. Cignal opening up a 3-point lead here. They took set number 1 in dominating fashion, winning that one 25-14. Yeah, we'd like to thank all of you for joining us here for PVL action this Saturday afternoon. Anthony Suntay together with AJ Pareja and Franny Reyes on the sidelines. Vanny Gandler with a serve. Her squad up by 3. Not the best of receptions that time, but still able to score are the Highrisers.
Isa Jimenez proving to be a good substitution here in set number 2. 3 points already from the right side for Galleries.
Esquerra there with a serve. Her team just down by 2. They tied this ball game a while ago. Little tight. Basas can't get to that one.
A little too tight on the net for Chinchin Basas. Galleries now within 1 again.
Nice dig by Hernandez. Likewise there from Gandler. Molina trying going down the line. Bombita just sends it over. Bombita again, but Cayuna was there. Now Basas down the line. Will score.
Basas now with her first point, finding success in that down the line attack from the right.
Meneses with a serve. 2-point lead enjoyed by her squad. Already with 3 points for Rhea. She'll pick up another one there.
Second service ace for Cignal HD Spikers.
Substitution for Galeries Tower number 1, Hernandez out, number 15, Aguilar in.
Aguilar will check in place of Hernandez. That's wide.
All out. 11-7 Cignal.
Slowly building up another 4-point lead. Are the HD Spikers? Coach Shaq sitting comfortably there on his seat. liking what he sees. That attack straight into the net from Bombita.
Bombita struggling from the left side for Galleries. She's trying to go for power in her attacks, but just not hitting it high enough.
As Coach Lerma go to her bench once again. Bombita that time, much better. That goes out. The attack from the captain, she thought it was in.
Good judgment in the part of Eroa to let that ball go. But Cignal will be challenging it.
Well, they weren't sure. Neither are the players, but Coach Shaq from his seat just said, hey, let's challenge. What a good opportunity for him to use his challenges. He didn't use any in the first set. Didn't need it. Didn't need to. Dito sa ating second set.
Let's see if this will pay off for HD Spikers.
Well, Sis had a strong feeling it was in. But again, sometimes what you feel isn't exactly what happens.
Sometimes the camera has a different thing in mind.
Did it compress? Enough. Yes, it did.
By a hair strand.
That is Coach Shaq trusting his captain.
Successful challenge by a millimeter.
And he looks over at Coach Lerma and says, well, I almost bit the bullet that time. But it worked. They'll get the point. They'll lose this one, though. As Jimenez picks up another one.
4 attack points for Jimenez. So far, the lone bright star for the Galeries Tower.
And as you said that, she's going to hit the bench. Doromal back in. Emnas now with the serve. They go to Basas. And she'll score. Emna's not able to control that dig. Watch it here. That spike of the set is brought to you by Duncan. Pasalubong ng Bayan. Basas with a serve. It's now a 6-point lead enjoyed by Cignal. Basas gets to that one. In the back row, Gandler. But it came off Molina.
Ball was going out already.
And that's why she quickly apologized to Vanny.
Good reflexes though on the part of Molina.
Well, she saw it coming. She made contact. Not able to control it though. Push there by Cess. Aguilar. Candler was there. Back row. That looked like that was miss-hit.
Yeah, that was a miss-hit for Basas, but they'll take that point.
Yes, they will.
And that's her 3rd straight attack point, Chinching Basas.
That's why she's got a big smile on her face, because she says, yes, thank you very much. (15-9) is our tally. They set up Gandler. Cayuna to the back row, Cess. Aguilar, cross court. Gandler was there. Quick one, and it'll drop.
Doria with her first attack point for the set sends the HD Spikers to the 2nd technical timeout.
One-on-one, heart-to-heart, conversations with Mark Pingres and Gilas legends, tackling their life stories on and off the court. Puso to Puso exclusive on Pilipinas Live app. Download and register now for free. Back to the action here at the Philippines Sports Arena. 16-9 is our tally. Cignal up against Galeries Tower. Coming off our second technical timeout. And so far, so good for the squad here of Cignal as Molina gets back to serve.
Serving for Cignal, Cesc Molina.
Captain serving here. Wanted to make this 2-0. Better pass from Eroa. That one though, little too tight, and Cayuna was right there.
Quick recognition on the part of Cayuna. That overset by Fen Emnas.
Nice back set.
RJ Toromal.
Doromal delivers another point.
Doromal finally showing some power from the right side for Galleries. Still an uphill climb for Galleries, but let's see if they can put Cignal out of system again.
And again, Bandler just squeezes that one through.
Del Cayuna giving a lot of variation in her play, engaging all players or all attackers for Cignal HD. Everyone is on the scoring board. Really good distribution on her part.
Good serve from Doria, catching the top of the net. Unfortunately, a violation there.
A touch violation to be called on Doromal on her way down from the attack.
Yeah, you saw it.
HD Spikers with perhaps their biggest lead of the game at 9.
Serving again, Doria. That time, hits the net and comes right back down on their side.
Service error they can afford for now. They're still up by 8 points. They already had 2 service aces for this set alone. 2 service errors to cancel that out.
Serving for the Highrisers, Rene Mabilangan.
Renee with a serve. Right, team still trailing by a lot. Cayuna, not the best of sets. Aguilar pushed over there. Chance again. Meneses. Eroa at the right spot. Still alive. And Galeries Tower gets that point.
Isa Jimenez so far the top scorer for Galleries here in set number 2. That's her 5th attack point.
That lead's been cut down to 7. That's in between 2 players. And again, Molina just continues to rack up the points.
Molina with her 3rd point out of 6 attempts here in Cignal. HD Spikers for set number 2. That's a very respectable 50% efficiency.
Gadler will take a seat. Troncoso comes in. Service error from Gel.
Yeah, back-to-back service errors for Cignal HD, something they can still afford, but they shouldn't be too complacent at this point. They slowed down a little bit towards the end of first set. Of course, they want to finish this set strong.
Ooh, there's going to be a challenge.
But Bumbita is already saying that there was a net touch.
I think she's going to get a green card. Well, Coach Lerma was going to challenge, and then Bumbita said, yep, my bad. It touched me. Hence, the green card given.
Saves us a lot of time.
Yes, it does. And it's teaching the young individuals watching that this is the way to play the game. Good blocking up front. Molina there together with Meneses.
A little too awkward already for the angle for Isa Jimenez.
That move is brought to you by Honda Motorcycle. As you got another timeout here from Galeries Tower.
Tuloy-tuloy lang tayo, tsagayin natin. Huwag kayo masa sa mga error-error. Hindi pwedeng hinayaan lang natin yung mga bola. Tulad nun, yung back row. Kung may nagsalita lang, di sana may nag-receive. Ako na. No? Matuto tayong umako. Okay? Hindi pa yung tapos. Itaas natin.
Layo pa.
Pasa tayo.
Just trying to push her team, even if they're down by 9. That was Baji Del Rosario there on your screens a while ago from PLDT.
Substitution for Signal, number 18 minutes is out. Number 11, Jackie Acuna.
Troncoso there with the serve. Coming off that point, fresh off the bench. Cignal 3 points away from making this 2-0. But Galeries Tower says, hold your horses.
Guerra, 2 out of 4 attempts from the middle, 50% efficiency also. So Galleries actually have good chances of converting points from the middle. Care of Esguerra and Marzana a while ago. Just need to be able to be more consistent with their first pass.
Violation there. Point once again, back-to-back here for Galeries Tower.
Illegal set to be called on Jel Cayuna. She's a back row player.
Back to the pin. That was a real tough cut there by Molina.
Molina continues to shine here in set number 2, 4 out of 7 attempts.
Serving for Signal, Jackie Acuna.
Winning with the serve. Her squad 2 points away from making this 2-0. Basas just sent it over. Attack looks a little too high, and it was. It's now set point for Cignal.
Jimenez so far the top scorer for Galleries with 5 points, but 4 errors cancel that out. So it's not proving to be a good efficiency for her, despite leading the scores.
Bombita delivers.
Bombita finally gets one in here in set number 2. But they're gonna need more of that if they want to mount a comeback.
the serve might have gone long. Eroa gets to that one. Quick set. Trying to get Kasugod in the scoring. They set up pasas. Eroa was there once again. But an attack straight into the net. And that is going to end our second set.
Cignal HD Spikers take set number 2.
Another good fight back here at the end game for Highrisers. Unfortunately, a little bit too late. They just spotted their opponents too much, too early. 25-14, 25-16 is our tally so far here this afternoon. Second set goes to Cignal once again with a score of 25-16. So now they're up 2-0 in exactly 27 minutes. Once again, let's go back and take a look at the highlights of set number 2.
Cignal HD Spikers opening strong once again in set number 2, and they improved their efficiency with their attack. 13 successful attacks with just 2 errors, improving 34% from 32 in the previous set. Molina taking the lead here, whereas Gander was the one bringing in the goods in set number 1. Over on the other side, Galeries Tower still struggling to really get it in their attacks. Jimenez was the lone bright star with 5 points, but cancelled out by also 5 errors. So as you can see, they had 8 attacks, but cancelled out also, and just paltry 3% in their efficiency. They're doing a lot of attempts, but not converting as much. As you can see, Cignal, 13 attacks compared to 8, had 2 blocks and 2 aces, and just building off the points that are given to them by Galeries Tower.
Well, Galleries making it a little bit too easy for them there with 8 opponent errors. As we welcome you all back to set number 3. Cignal wanting to be able to get a victory here. They want to be able to make their record 2-0, and they want to join the early leaders here Ibang balasa na naman ang gagawin dito ni Coach Shaq. As he's gonna send Gonzaga in to start out. Together with their team captain, Molina. Troncoso is also there. Together with Doria and Troncoso, as well as Acuna. Where the Cignal HD squad is stacked. Not going with Gandler this time. Not going with Basas. Not even going with Meneses. Here we go to begin the third. It's Jel Cayuna. I guess Coach Shaq wants to make sure that everybody's fresh. Everybody gets some playing time. Jimenez is going to pick up another point. To start things off, it's 1-0 for Galeries Tower.
This is how they opened up the previous set. Jimenez with that score. Let's see if it's going to be a different story here in this match.
Ace. It's now 2-0.
When they were making some runs a while ago, Galleries, it all starts with a good serve. So once they get Cignal out of system with their attacks, it's easier for them to mount a comeback.
They'll stay in. The captain delivers the first point for her squad here in the third. That was checked. Troncoso. Jimenez once again. That's a great start with 2 quick points here in the third set alone.
Yeah, back-to-back points already for Isa Jimenez. This is the kind of play that they should sustain all throughout the set.
As Guerra, you see her numbers. Got 2 points. Troncoso. That's sent down. Gonzaga finally getting a point. It's been a while. She has been on the bench the entire second set.
And just starting off fresh here in set number 3. Putting in some power in that regalo.
That's going to work once again for Jovelyn. I guess I've been on the bench for too long.
Yeah, it's like she didn't cool down at all despite sitting out set number 2. Back-to-back points for Jovelyn Gonzaga.
Hero was able to get to that one. They set up Bombita, and she delivers from the back row.
Much better showing here for Galleries early on here in set number 3.
Let's check it out with Freddie.
Coach Lerma gave her girls a chance to talk things out before this third set. And in that team huddle, the Galeries Towers Highrisers, it was very, very clear that they believe they're still in this match. Laban lang, enjoy lang, para we can move better inside the court. These were all things that everyone was talking about, from Dim Packers to Isa Jimenez. We saw improvements from the first set, but they need to keep going if they want to stay alive and get their first win in this conference. I also asked Grace Bombita, what does she want people to remember about the Galeries Towers Highrisers? And it's that hindi sila sumusuko, palaban talaga sila. This report was brought to you by the Pilipinas Live app. Get the most extensive PVL coverage for only 149 pesos. Back to the panel.
Thanks a lot, Franny. Back to the action here as we have a serve from Gonzaga.
And it's a change of favor already. Cignal taking the lead.
That was quick. Troncoso goes cross court. That goes just out.
A little too much on the angle for Troncoso. Galleries now have a chance to reclaim the lead.
Good serve from Aguilar. Miss hit from Acuna. We'll give another point here to Galleries, and they've got the lead once again.
6-5 Galeries Tower.
A little too low on the set, and Acuna was too close with her approach on the net. Galleries back with the lead.
Nice dig by Macandili. Macandili katindig. And you gotta give her half that point once again. Always doing her work. That's why she's been a long-time member of the national squad.
Everything she picks up gets converted for Cignal, and that's what they've been doing good since the start of this match. Molina, back-to-back points.
Nice block there by Acuna. On the back row, Troncoso. Denied.
Good read in the part of Marzan, seeing that the set was going to the pipe.
7:36.
Marzan with a serve. This has been the best set so far for Galeries Tower. Bang! Acuna loving that one.
Acuna not giving a chance for Jimenez dig to be converted by the Galleries. Just hammering it down from that over dig.
We're tied at 7. That's 2 touches. Hey, getting to the technical timeout ahead. This time is Galeries Tower as they lead by 1, 8-7. Arena Plus, astig sa sports. Balik tayo sa aksyon dito sa Field Sports Arena para sa laban ng Galeries Tower Highrisers and the Cignal HD Spikers. First 2 sets going to Cignal. 25-14, 25-16. But here, pagdating natin sa ating unang technical timeout, lamang na isa ang Highrisers. Wanted to keep this going, wanting to get this to at least a 4th set. Katulad ng sinabi ni Doc AJ kanina, can they sustain it? Yun ang problema nila. They've had flashes of brilliance. Renee with a serve. Nice stretch. Wow, that worked for Doria.
But give a lot of credit for that with Macandili katindig. Just absorbing that power hit from Jimenez, providing an opportunity to score for Cignal HD.
Mistake there from Aguilar, and Cayuna's gonna pick up another ace. Got a few already here this afternoon.
Aguilar not in the best passing form, in that ball was already almost sailing out.
That sneaks over. And Gonzaga says, I can do it any which way. With a strong shot. With one right off. Just the net. And here comes Coach Lerma saying, I need to talk to my girls again.
Timeout called by Galeries Tower.
And once again, let's listen in to Coach Lerma.
Again, para tayo nagtutuman 3-man, hindi natin nahayaan na bumagsak ang bola. Nakukuha na natin yung sa pasa, except for that, gawa natin ang solusyon. Lahat ng nasa kanan kanya, yung kaliwa ang sayo. Nagawa na natin ang solusyon. Problema natin ngayon, yung depensa na short ball. Pag nakita na ninyo, okay, akuin na natin. Ang importante may taas yung bola. O, reset tayo, ha? Pasa ulit. Let's go, let's go. Aggressive reset.
Well, at one stage, they were up by 1. Now they trail by 2. Hence that quick timeout from Coach Lerma after that technical timeout. Better attack. But the defense was there once again for Cignal. Sent long by Jimenez.
Way underneath the ball in that, trying to force the issue. Sends the ball way out instead, and Cignal HD slowly going back with the lead.
Another ace? No. Close to it though. Combination play. Snuffed out. Push to the back. And nobody there in zone 6.
Doria just pushes it out to the end of the court, where everybody was converging by the net.
Cayuna with a serve. Cayuna gets to that one. Pump set. Gonzaga denied. Back row, Troncoso. Aguilar was there. Against a two-man block. That is ill-advised.
Now Cignal, 5-point advantage.
That move is brought to you by Honda Motorcycle. Serve is gonna go long.
Galeries catches a breather from that run by Cignal HD. Bombita needs to make something happen from the service line if they want to convert points and cut the lead.
That's the start.
And it starts with that. 2 aces already for Galeries to put in more of that.
And they shoot themselves in the foot that time. And the lead is back up to 4.
At this point, every service error will be completely magnified.
Shola Alvarez, who was actually a starter here today, pulled out in the middle part of the first set, is now thrust back into action. Nice stretch. Chance here, and Jimenez again, like she has all throughout the afternoon, delivered for her squad.
Third attack point for Jimenez here in set number 3.
Got it with a serve. Her team right back in this one, just trailing by 3. But they need a good serve. And they get it. Troncoso's attack slowed down. Aguilar. Boom. Well, this third set has really belonged to Jovelyn Gonzaga.
4 kill points out of 7 attempts, so in the high 50s or 60% efficiency.
Down the line, Jimenez.
Jimenez showing that she can also do some damage from the right side. She has been the top scorer definitely for Galleries here in this match.
Troncoso goes down the line. Alvarez was there defensively. Chance here. And again, Katindi got the spot. Sets up Troncoso. Eroa doing her job on the other side. Nice stretch. Point still alive. Not gonna get over that time for Jovelyn.
Gonzaga hesitated on that instance. This could be a momentum changer for Galleries. So far, we've talked about it in the pregame, the matchup of the liberos. So Katindig and Eroa just popping balls up.
Ooh, a violation going to be called there.
Yeah, that's a crucial error in the part of Marzan. Because it wasn't already the best set for Acuna. Just putting an easy over.
That's going to bring us to our second technical timeout. And this time we have Cignal up by 3. Good news mga kapatid, napapanood na rin tayo sa pinakabagong free-to-air channel na talaga naman para sa Pinoy, ang RPTV. Tutok na sa Analog TV Channel 9, DTT Channel 19 at 183 sa higit 300 cable at satellite providers nationwide at sa Cignal Play. And again, PVL action coming your way here from the Phil Sports Arena. Anthony Stye here together with Doc AJ Pareja. We also have Franny Reyes on the sidelines. First game of our triple header this Saturday afternoon. First game is Cignal up against Galeries Tower. And slowly but surely, dumadami ang tao dito sa loob ng Field Sports, at bakit hindi? Some more exciting games coming your way. At 4 in the afternoon, it's Petrogas up against PLDT. And we cap things off with Cherry Tigo up against Choco Mucho. What a way to start your weekend off with top-notch volleyball action. Giselle C will check in. Fernandez papasok din. Combination which we saw at the latter part of set number 1.
Fernandez actually was the one who ended set number 1 for Cignal. They're coming in earlier here.
Shot from Aguilar, not going to get over.
Aguilar not yet finding any success from the left side here throughout this set.
Another good serve from C. That's not getting over.
Yeah, Jimenez didn't wind up for a full swing.
Quick timeout going to be called by Coach Lerma. Just 2 points after the technical timeout.
Ayun na nga, tumalo na nga, sumabay na nga sa'yo. Di bukang-buka na to, oo. Di ba? Again, pag nandun tayo sa sitwasyon na pitpitan, hindi pwede yung bahala na lang ang desisyon tulad nun. Anong instruction sa'yo? Oo. Di ba? Nababasa si Rep eh. Okay lang sana kung yung ginagawa niya hindi nababasa. Sasabihin ko, bigay mo sa kanya. Eh kaso pag alanganin, bumibitaw tayo sa dapat na desisyon na gagawin.
Go, go, go,
Bakit
go!
tayo bisa?
Malayo ka yan! Malayo ka yan! Paksa, paksa! Malayo ka yan!
Final timeout here, at least in the third set for Galeries Tower. But Cignal says this is going to be our final set. We want to win in 3 straight sets to join the early leaders. Let's see if they can get the job done. Again, Katindig was there. Great dig by Jimenez. Aguilar just sent it over. Into the net, the attack for Cignal.
A little too low on the set for Fernandez. And going for power, brings it directly to the tape of the net.
Apat ang hinahabol ngayon ng Galeries Tower. That serve straight into the antenna.
So 2 service errors for Galleries.
That's going to be hard to come back if you keep coming up with those service errors, stopping yourself from building any sort of momentum. But Troncoso will send that one long.
Also 2 service errors for Cignal.
Nice look there at Gandler, who has been on the bench here for the third after a very successful first 2 sets. Oh, that's a violation, clearly.
It's the errors of Galleries really preventing them from tying this game. It's actually better for them here in set number 3. They're not getting left behind by like as much as 8-9 points compared to the previous sets.
Tsaka kanina lumamang pa nga sila ng isa eh.
It's just that they can't close in the gap.
That's 4 touches against Cignal. Point goes to the Highrisers.
They say 4 touches. Highrisers will gladly take that one.
These are the opportunities for the Highrisers. Capitalize on the errors being given to them by Cignal HD.
That gets in between Mabilangan and Aguilar as Acuna scores. Watch this one once again. Bang! That spike of the set is brought to you by Duncan. Pasalubong ng bayan.
Doria, 3-4-3 here in set number 3. 100% efficiency from the middle.
And now back to the starters for Coach Shaq. Combination play, but Ero was there.
Lifting violation to be called on Cignal HD Spikers. But commendable dig once again by Katindig.
Now serving Shola Alvarez.
4 points, the deficit here, faced by Galeries Tower. Shola Alvarez has started today. Seeing action now here in the third. They set up the captain. And why not?
Yeah, Seth Molina with just a cut shot towards the other angle. Catches the defense of Galeries off guard.
Ooh, that serve looked like it was sailing long. It'll turn out to be an ace for Molina.
2 service aces for Cignal with 2 errors, 2 service aces and 2 errors also for Galeries.
Kasugud will check in for Doria. Getting her some playing time here.
Service aces, Molina.
Back-to-back service aces for Cignal brings them to match point.
Serving for the match, Cesc Molina.
Trying to make it 3 straight sets. Quick set. They go to Troncoso. Eroa was there, but that is where we're going to end the action. A gallant stand put up together here by Galeries Tower, but in the end, mas malakas lang talaga ang Cignal sa araw na to.
Yes, the Galeries Tower had a better set 3 compared to their first 2 sets, but Cignal was just basically on the driver's seat all throughout this match. They had better efficiency, they had better scoring. They were not put out of system as much as Galeries hoped for, and they were just converting every possession that they were given.
So Cignal will move to 2-0 as they join the early leaders in the early part of our conference here. 3 straight sets, Cignal winning this one over Galeries Tower.
Ladies and gentlemen, the player of the game, John Pahatini Natigay.
(25-14, 25-16, and 25-17). A dominating victory by Cignal HD over Galeries Tower here today, Doc AJ.
Yeah, as I mentioned a while ago, Cignal HD Spikers were just purely dominant all throughout the sets. There were moments of wonders for Galeries. They had some runs, but it's just really not enough, and they're not able to sustain those momentum builders in their part. And Cignal HD was quick to adapt whenever Galeries will be putting in some points, and Cignal HD Spikers just capitalizing on their offense, starting out with that tremendous first defense or dig and passes coming from the libero, Don Makandili Katindig, and just Jel Cayuna being able to provide a lot of variation in her distribution of the balls, which proved to be a big problem in the defense of Galeries Highrisers.
Right now, let's check in with Franny, who is with our best player, Don Makandili Katindig.
Thank you so much, Anthony and Doc AJ. It's Don Makandili Katindig, our player of the game for the Cignal HD Spikers. Don, your second player of the game on your second game this conference. May renewed motivation ka ba? What is helping you help your team win right now?
Feeling ko everything is new to me. So parang sobrang saya ko lang and I'm giving my best every time. And syempre, katulong yung teammates and coaches.
Sabi mo sa akin kanina that this is a new chapter for Don. So what exactly is part of this new chapter? What is the story that you're trying to tell?
Feeling ko kasi I'm treating this as a new beginning. And ayun, parang sobrang saya ko lang and sana tuloy-tuloy.
Tuloy-tuloy ang momentum for the Cignal HD Spikers. Your next game is against Nextled on March 7. How will you prepare?
Every game naman, same yung preparation namin and yung focus namin, sineseryoso talaga namin para mapaghandaan namin ng maayos yung kalaban.
Thank you so much, Don. Thank you to the Cignal HD Spikers. Anthony and Doc AJ, let's close this out.
Congratulations once again to Cignal HD as they move to 2-0. At bago lahat balikan na naman natin yung mga highlights nitong match. A 3-set victory by the HD Spikers. A lot of heroes. Meneses was one of the top dogs to start things out in that opening set. And then, of course, you can't not mention Vanny Gandler.
Gandler was the one who really brought in the damage in set number 1. Then their captain, Cesc Molina, took hold of it in set number 2, and set number 3 was a Jovelyn Gonzaga show. So it's the wing spikers for Cignal HD really stepping up big time here, but all credit also goes to their first line of defense, to our player of the game, Don Makandili Katindig, and the orchestration of Jel Cayuna, which gave Cignal a 41 attack point. Big difference compared to 22 of Galeries. Both had 4 blocks and 5 aces for Cignal and 4 for Galeries, but it's really just the attack points that really brought Cignal their second win and tying the leaderboards at the top.
Galeries Tower, unfortunately, still to get a victory here this conference. But there are still a lot of games to come. Don't go away, because coming up next, we got another dandy. It's Petrogas up against PLDT right here at the Phil Sports Arena. That's going to do it here for our coverage. In back, my partner, Doc AJ Parejo, Franny Reyes on the sidelines, Anthony Star saying thanks for joining us, everybody. Till next time, take care. Have a good weekend ahead. God bless.